Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Johanna, your grammar tita. I hope it's been a great week for all of you. And tonight, we're going to talk about apostrophes and their uses. I know we still get confused on how to use apostrophes sometimes, so let's learn together. Apostrophes have various uses. We will try to talk about its uses for contractions and omissions, possessive nouns and possessive pronouns, joint possessions, plurals, and surrounding punctuations. So let's discuss first the apostrophe's role in contractions and omissions. Apostrophes play a big role in contractions, such as when we shorten words or omit certain sounds. Now, it's common to verbs, auxiliaries, or modals which are attached to other words. For example, I would becomes I'd, I have becomes I've, and we are becomes we're. Now, for particular speech styles, like informal speech styles, everything becomes everything becomes everything. G is removed and it's replaced by an apostrophe. And air, I don't know if you've heard about it, it's usually found in poetry. It's actually a short form of ever. And this is kind of also common when you hear y'all. It's actually a shortened form of you all. But this is very interesting. I found something on Facebook which is really funny. It's yaint. And I think it's also informal because it's a combination of you all, which is y'all, and are not, which is ain't, and shortened to yaint, which means you ain't. This is kind of funny, and it's amazing how language evolves. Now, you will also find apostrophes like when you replace words like had and would. It would be an apostrophe D, apostrophe RE if it's a shortened form of R, apostrophe LL for a shortened form of will, apostrophe NT, a shortened form of not, and a shortened form of is apostrophe S, and let's is let us, and I'm is I am. Those are some of the examples for shortened form of words or sound omissions, which are replaced by apostrophes. Now for possessive nouns, if the noun is singular, you add apostrophe and S. For example, the girl's bag or the boy's shoes. Now if the noun is plural, you just add an apostrophe. Say, the girl's bags or the boy's shoes. Now for plural nouns that do not end in S, you just add apostrophe and S. For example, children's game or women's group. Now, some style guides vary. Let's say, some say that for singular proper nouns ending in S, you just add apostrophe. Some even recommend to add an apostrophe S. Now, for whatever style guide you use or whichever style guide you choose to use in your write-ups or in your articles or whatever you're writing, just make sure that you are consistent in the style guide that you will use. If you will use apostrophe S, then use apostrophe S. If it's only apostrophe, then just use apostrophe throughout your document. Now, for plural proper nouns, just make sure that you add only an apostrophe. For example, the family name is Smith and the plural form is Smiths. Now, if you're going to refer to the house of the Smiths, which is plural, you just add an apostrophe. So it's the Smiths' house because it's a plural name ending in an S. So that's some of the rules that you should follow in possessive nouns. Now, for possessive pronouns, unlike regular nouns, they don't need apostrophes like hers or its, ours, theirs, or sometimes even the word whose. Now, for joint possession, take note of these rules. If something belongs to two or more people, make the final name possessive. For example, Anna and John's house. You're referring to the house of these two people. Common, they both own the house. So you just put an apostrophe S after the second name, which is John. Now, Another example, Tim, Mike, and John's mom. You're referring to the same mother of these three people, so you just add an apostrophe S to the last name. However, if separate things that belong to different people make all the names possessive, for example, Anna's and John's houses, you're referring to the houses of each of these people, or Tim's, Mike's, and John's moms. So take note to make each word possessive if you're referring to different mothers of these three people. Now, for plurals, don't do it. It's a common mistake to make plurals, to add apostrophes to plurals. Now, except the plural form of the lowercase letters in the alphabet to avoid misreading. For example, don't forget to write the R's. So R and apostrophe S. Or kindly dot all the I's. So you need an apostrophe S for that. Now for surrounding punctuations, take note that the apostrophe is part of the word, so it shouldn't be separated by any punctuation at all. For example, the sentence, you were saying something, the letter G in the word something was replaced by the apostrophe, and there should be a question mark at the end of the sentence. So it shouldn't be separated. The apostrophe should not be separated from the word something. Another example is the word twas. In a sentence, it could be, "'Twas nice meeting you," like an informal way of saying it was nice meeting you. So the letter I was replaced with the apostrophe. So it shouldn't be separated from the letter T, which is twas in the sentence that you're trying to say. Now those are some of the rules in the usage of the apostrophe, and I hope you learned something tonight. Now for our new vocabulary segment, the first word is malaise. It's spelled M-A-L-A-I-S-E, and it means indefinite feeling of debility or lack of health, often indicative of or accompanying the onset of an illness. For example, in a sentence, after bathing in the rain, I felt body malaise. Our second word is vivacious. It's spelled V-I-V-A-C-I-O-U-S. And vivacious means lively in temper, conduct, or spirit. In a sentence, I like talking to vivacious people as they lighten up my mood. And our last word is stalwart. It's spelled S-T-A-L-W-A-R-T, and it means marked by outstanding strength and vigor of body, mind, or spirit. In a sentence, those brave soldiers headed the stalwart team in their battle to victory. And that's it. I hope you learned something new tonight, or you refreshed your knowledge about the use of apostrophes. And I hope that those vocabulary that you heard tonight, you will also use in your future sentences. This has been Johanna, your grammar tita.